Good morning, I'm Doug Yates with the Real Estate News Channel.
And I'm Mark Cunningham, Doug Yates' identical twin brother. And listen, okay, we are all affected by the high price of gas,
Yes,
right?
Yes, we are.
And, you guys are feeling it, especially if you're showing a lot of buyers out there. Now, we're going to share with you some news that you may know, but, if you're like us, we didn't know. We can't figure out why we are paying high prices for gas.
It's unbelievable, but let's just back up a little bit. Remember, gas prices when they were about 99 cents a gallon, and now they've crept up to $4 a gallon, and we keep hearing about OPEC and Saudi Arabia and all the Middle East. Well, what if we, as Americans, had plenty of oil, enough to fuel our entire economy forever, and we never had to rely or depend on the Middle East or anybody else ever again? What would you think?
This sounds like a Tony Robbins seminar.
Yeah.
Or what if, of course, you know what? Besides just trying to make us feel better, we're going to give you some real news. Okay? So listen, have you heard what's going on in North Dakota?
Oh, just a little bit. Just that their unemployment rate is down to 3%.
Down to 3%. The reason is because they found in 2008 some oil there, okay?
Just some?
Just some.
Oh.
Just a little bit of oil. To the tune of, they think they can get about 500 billion barrels.
500 billion barrels of oil.
But let's say they're wrong, Doug.
Oh, okay.
And they can only get 10% of that. So
Okay.
50 billion.
Okay.
Okay? Guess what that would do for our economy?
I don't know. You tell us.
Well, it would bring enough income into our economy to fuel us, pun intended, for 2,041 years. Does that just blow you away?
2,000 years.
2,041 years.
Yeah.
2,041 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, if that is unbelievable, check this out. The U.S. Geological Service has found enough oil in the Rocky Mountains that will equate into about 2 trillion barrels.
That's more than a 500 billion slightly.
Just a little bit more. Now, if you want to get your mind around trillion, because I'm still trying to get my mind around trillions of dollars, well, here's trillions of barrels. That equates into, about 8 times the amount of oil that Saudi Arabia has.
Yeah, it has 18 times more than Iraq and 21 more times than Kuwait.
22 times more than Iran. And 500 times more than Yemen.
Basically, what it means is that if you put all the oil together from just that find and all the oil together from the Middle East, this would have more oil. We have more oil sitting just in that one spot than the Middle East.
So what does that mean? If we could actually get our politicians off their butts and quit this moratorium on oil drilling, the U.S. dollar, we could actually back the U.S. dollar with just oil instead of gold and silver like we used to back in the early 1900s.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And then you throw it to Alaska, Anwar. You throw it to some of these other areas where we know there's oil.
Texas.
There's just absolutely no reason. And especially now, they have actually equipment now that they can find these larger oil-based things much deeper without any disturbing anything. They know what they're doing. Who cares about offshore? Forget offshore. Okay, look, I'll agree with the environmentalists right now and say, you know what? It can mess up the ocean.
Yep.
So let's forget about it. Let's go ahead and go with just what's in the earth. Much easier. We can control it, and it's not as dangerous.
They're thinking if we could actually tap into our own resources, we could bring the price of oil down to about $16 a barrel. That would equate less than $1 a gallon.
Doug, actually, that was just from the North Dakota find.
Right.
So
actually,
it could be
pennies.
It could be down to, just a few bucks per barrel. So we could be paying pennies for the gas. In fact, maybe gas would just be given out to us.
You know what that would do for real estate? Just think about that. I think everybody would put a lot of buyers in your car. You want to drive around? Sure, gas is cheap. Let's go buy a house.
Jump into my Hummer. And you know what? I'm pulling 3 Hummers just so I can use more gas.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, excursions, SUVs, man. Let's just buy them all.
Absolutely. So check that out.
Unbelievable.
Down below is a link to the USGA surveys so that you can know that what we're reporting on is the absolute truth. Check it out. It's right down below.
Right there. Geological survey. It's awesome.
For the well, duh moment of the day, home prices are down.
But sales are up.
And there's foreclosures everywhere.
Wow. Everywhere.
Here's your tip of the day. Are you letting qualified buyers go? Well, if you're letting them go because they're not creditworthy right now, that's a problem because everybody has the potential to become qualified at some point. They just might need a little bit of help. And if you're looking at them solely based off a FICO score, then you're wasting a lot of business that could be there for you in the future. So look, what you need to do is create a tickler system, right? And you probably already have that for clients that you deem creditworthy right now. The truth of the matter is those clients that you're working with that you did stuff in the past are probably not creditworthy now and you're still marketing to them. So why not include those that come in, put them in your tickler system, send them to our friends at My Direct Credit right down below, and they can help you with getting them creditworthy. They're unbelievable. We've seen them raise their scores tremendously as some of the people when they qualify just right. When you do this, you're going to cultivate a slew of buyers that are going to be ready 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. And now you have a bunch of creditworthy buyers. Don't look at them for the now. Look at them for what they can become.
Hey, we want to thank you once again for watching our show with us today. And we want to thank our sponsors, Exit Las Vegas Realty Center, where they're growing so fast, they're moving in to a 9,000 square foot office space. Whoa, way to go, Exit.
Yeah, way to go. And listen, if you would like to have us in your home or office space or wherever it is, hopefully not car, you're not driving, click right here on the subscribe link if this is your first time, and this is how we can get on. Also, we've asked you to like us, and you've done pretty well, but there's a lot of you that still aren't liking us.
I don't know.
Please like us. Go to our Facebook, click like us. We're looking to get to a certain number so that we can expand some of our advertising, which will actually increase our news that we can get.
We want to feel the love.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out our new partner on our page, My Direct Credit. They can help a lot of your clients, and they can help you too if you happen to have some credit issues going on. I'm just saying.
You guys have a great day.
See ya! Hi, America. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I have not yet announced whether or not I'm going to run for president. Like, that's a big secret. Shaw. Anyways, I'm fed up about these oil things just like you are, and my good friends at RENC have reported it beautifully. Now listen, if I were to be president, I would not stand by. I would get oiled up and get going right away and start drilling so that we are no longer dependent upon the Middle East and them dictating to us what our gas prices are going to be. Remember, I have not declared yet, but if I am going to run for president, I have no problem getting crude.